Hey guys, this is KC from KC's Rib Shack. I just wanted to take a minute and talk about the different regions of barbecue throughout the country. There are, 4 or 5 primarily distinct regions. Texas being one. Texas is known for their brisket and beef more so. And then you can get up into Kansas City. Kansas City is known for their pork spare ribs that are sticky and sweet and very sugary. And then you have like Memphis and North Carolina and Georgia. Those are all primary capitals of barbecue, if you will, throughout the country. That all of those places will tell you that they're the barbecue capital of America. But although Texas probably certainly is, and on our menu, we feature a lot of those areas of barbecue that were inspiration for us 28 years ago when we were coming up with our menu. And being from New Hampshire, I wasn't making Texas-style barbecue or Kansas City-style barbecue. I was kind of learning what I could figure out on the internet and what I would learn by smoking meats in my backyard on the weekends. So one of the first cuts of meat that I definitely fell in love with was pulled pork, which is from North Carolina. Our pulled pork is primarily North Carolina style because it has a vinegar-based sauce on it. And North Carolina is famous for their pulled pork and their regions of pulled pork. And throughout North Carolina alone, there are several different pockets where they will fight you that their barbecue is better than the next city over. And that's because each little city, I went down to North Carolina and I ate at 24 barbecue restaurants in 2.5 days. And one of the things I noticed was when I was in one city, going to each of the barbecue joints was like going to a different McDonald's or a different Burger King. In that city, they were all identical because Bubba worked for Bubba and went over and opened his own place, and they all kept to that thing. As you move to the other city and as you move further west in North Carolina, it goes from on the East Coast being very vinegar-based. Vinegar, sugar, and crushed red pepper. And as you move towards mid-North Carolina, which is what I would consider our pulled pork is mid-North Carolina, because we add in a little bit more of the tomato sauce with our vinegar. And as you get out to western North Carolina, it starts to taste like a normal barbecue sauce again. And then as you move south and you get into South Carolina is famous for their mustard-based sauce, which kind of migrated down into Georgia. And this is on our menu. We have a tangy Georgia Gold, which is our version of a mustard-based barbecue sauce. Our ribs are definitely a Memphis-style dry rub spare rib, and we don't sauce them with barbecue sauce. We rub them with spices, and then we cook them for 4 to 5 hours, or usually for about 4 hours. And then our brisket is definitely Texas-style brisket. We cook our Texas-style brisket. There's a nice fatty piece right there. We cook our Texas-style brisket for 12, 13 hours, and then we rest it for 12 to 13 hours before we serve it. So these were cooked yesterday. We will bring them in to cook them overnight, and then we will hold them for another 12 hours before service at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And so these are some of the regions that we cover. I'm not sure what region our chicken comes from or what have you, but definitely our brisket is definitely from Texas. We have a North Carolina style pulled pork, a Memphis style spare rib, and a Georgia style gold. And we also have one of my favorite things on the menu here is the Brunswick stew. It is a famous Georgia southern stew that is a tomato-based stew that has lima beans and corn and pork and brisket and chicken in it. It's one of my go-tos here at the restaurant. A lot of people have been coming here for 10 years and they'll come up to me and say, Yeah, oh my God, I had the Brunswick stew tonight. I'm taking a quart home with me. It's off the charts. So the people that discover it usually end up getting it every time they come. So I wouldn't, don't sleep on the Brunswick stew. So that's it. We hope to see you soon here at the Rib Shack.